Juvenile incarceration is a national crisis with over 50,000 kids locked up nationwide, mostly for nonviolent offenses. There are over 2,000 kids currently incarcerated in the state of Georgia, and over 50% of those kids will return to a detention center within 2 years. What's even more alarming is from a mental health perspective. Only 30% of incarcerated youth receive mental health treatment, when studies show that over 70% actually need it. S.W.A.G Group solves this problem through advocacy, case management, and social and emotional learning. We take our participants through a 4-step process, and by the end of this process, justice-involved youth have the resources and the tools they need to never face incarceration again. Step 1. Our social and emotional learning workshops conducted inside youth detention centers for 90 days before the release of the incarcerated youth. We want to prepare these kids for the challenges they will face in the communities in which they reside. Our emotional intelligence workshops focus on the process through which children and adults acquire and effectively apply the knowledge, attitudes, and skills necessary to understand and manage emotions. Participants set and achieve positive goals. They learn to feel and show empathy for others. They learn how to establish and maintain positive relationships. They are introduced to careers in the areas of science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, and ultimately, they learn to make responsible decisions. Step 2. One-on-one advocacy. To establish the greatest needs for the youth to be successful in the community, a youth is assigned an individual advocate to work with while incarcerated. Rapport building and an assessment is conducted to identify the greatest needs for the youth and family 60 days upon the release date. Emotional intelligence is also practiced and encouraged during each one-on-one visit. Step 3. The swag bag stage. On the day of release, youth are greeted by their advocate at the Youth Detention Center exit gate and provided a physical bag of resources. At this point, we have also identified their highest barriers in 4 particular areas: education, employment, housing, and mental health. Step 4. Resource connections happen for 90 days in the community post-release, along with continued emotional intelligence support. We make certain our youth are connected to at least one of the 4 pathways to ensure their sustainable future as productive citizens. S.W.A.G Group adds value to the community at large. Every time a child does not return to the system, we are saving $90,000 a year. Our underlying magic is our clinical approach. The level of care and the clinical approach that happens in our advocacy and case management is on par with a mental health private practice. We have licensed professional counselors, licensed clinical social workers, psychiatrists, and psychologists in the field doing the work and supervising our operations. Our goal is to have 600 kids go through this program by 2021, and we have 3 primary success metrics. Recidivism is at 50% within 2 years. S.W.A.G Group aims and currently maintains less than a 5% recidivism rate of its participants. We want to see social and emotional growth based on our proprietary assessment. If we meet our goal of 600 youth from now until 2021, we will see marked improvement, and we will know we're doing it right. 600 youth will be connected to at least one pathway connection of mental health, education, employment, or residential support. We encourage you to get involved by participating in one of our emotional intelligence workshops. Become an advocate, volunteer your time, donate needed items for our swag bags, or purchase your own S.W.A.G Group swag bag and spread the word about our advocacy for justice-involved youth.